Okay, guys, so this combo is going to be the full combo, which requires Castira Fenrir and Golgonda and a Springans card, or monster, rather. So this one is, requires more pieces, but there are a lot of ways to get to these pieces in the deck. So the Fenrirs are coming in the mail, all right? So we're going to pretend that the Aratama is Fenrir, Castira Fenrir, and we're going to pretend that the Sakitama is Castira Riseheart. Okay, so, and then of course we're gonna have Golgonda and Rocky as just our combo pieces for the moment. So let's go through this combo. We're gonna show you what Fenrir plus these three accomplish, which is still easy to achieve. So, okay, of course, we're gonna start, we're gonna special summon Castira Fenrir, right? We're gonna use Castira Fenrir's effect to search for Castira Riseheart. Now, Riseheart is going to normal summon itself. Do not special summon it with its effect, otherwise you will lock yourself. That's important. You will normal summon Riseheart. You will use Riseheart's effect, and you will banish another copy of Castira Fenrir from your deck. And this makes it a level 7, okay? Now we're gonna overlay both of those into a Mecha Fenris Draco set, and we're going to detach the Riseheart. It's very important that you detach the Riseheart. Okay, Riseheart is a fire attribute level 4, so pay attention to that because it is fire. So we're going to detach the Riseheart, and we're going to get 2 tokens. Okay, now those 2 tokens are just 2 machine tokens, and we're just going to link those 2 tokens away into Qliphort Genius. So you get this before you even activate Golgonda, which is huge. Now you're going to activate Golgonda. Sorry, trying to make this look the best I can here. You're going to activate Golgonda, and you're going to use Golgonda, and you're going to pitch the Rocky, right? We'll just kind of put our graveyard down here. And we have also, this is important to note, that we do have 2 other cards in our hand, okay? So this is our hand after we use the 3 cards, and then this is just our graveyard for the sake of perspective. Okay, so we're going to pitch the Rocky, and of course we're going to send special Merrymaker, right? Now again, with Merrymaker, we are going to send Brenga. Brenga is super important for all of these combos here. Then we're going to attach the Brenga to the Merrymaker, okay? And then we will overlay into Sargus. And again, we don't actually really fulfill Sargus completely, so we don't have to attach the Rocky. And also, keep in mind, we did normal summon the Riseheart, so our normal summon has happened, okay? Now, of course, we're going to search for the Tally-Ho, okay? And we'll activate the Tally-Ho. And we're going to detach both materials off of Sargus and the additional Fenrir off of the Draco Sack. And then we are going to search for Kit, okay? And we're going to special Kit. We're going to special Merrymaker. Sorry, not Merrymaker. Brenga and Rocky. Right? All right, now, because we have triggered Genius, how we're going to do this is we're going to do Chain Link 1, 2, and 3. So Chain Link 1 will be Genius, Chain Link 2 will be Kit, Chain Link 3 will be Sargus. And the reason why we're triggering Sargus here is to add that extra copy of Golgonda back to our hand in case we need to use it as fodder for Kit, okay? Or if there's just an extra card that you can throw away in there, which is fine. But it's to get it off the board so they can't, like, destroy it. Then with Kit, we're going to search for the Brandon High Spears. Now, in this case, we don't really know what these other 2 cards are, so we're just going to, for the sake of reason, just say we put one of those cards back, so that way we keep the Golgonda. And then, of course, with Genius, we are going to search for Regulus. So this is what was important about this combo line, right? This combo line, if you noticed, we got Regulus, and Brenga's already out of the deck. So we didn't have to search for Brenga off of Genius. That's why this is super crucial. We were able to access both Brenga and both Regulus in the same combo line by utilizing the bodies that we got off the Draco Sack and being able to go into Genius with the tokens, which is very nice. And it all comes full circle because I do play a copy of Raysoth in the deck, which is the field spell for Castira. So, of course, with Foolish Burial Goods, if I need to, I can search for Raysoth off of the Rainbow Bridge and also still get Crystal Beast Sapphire Pegasus, which Pegasus and Fenrir is also its own combo that I'll show you in another video. So this is how this is assembling, and you can kind of see the synergies, at least between using those cards as your starters, right? Or just hard drawing them. Okay, now next step, we're going to send the Brenga and the Genius away to summon Promethean Princess. And again, this is just too funny because it's a fire-based deck, so it allows us to do this. Now we're going to use Promethean Princess, and this is why this is important to detach the Rise Heart. I guess it doesn't matter, they both end up detached, but we're going to special summon the Castera Rise Heart. And yes, Castera Rise Heart is indeed a fire. Sorry for the proxy. I'm waiting for it to come in the mail. Should be here today or tomorrow. So, Rise Heart is a fire. Now we're going to link the Princess, and we're going to link the Draco Sack away for our Ambler Whales. That's how we achieve our Ambler Whale. Okay, now this is the board we're left with. Very similar looking, kind of, sort of, to how the Pegasus line looks, except we already have the Ambler Whale on the board now. So now we can go a lot further. Now we're going to use the Kit specifically and the Rocky, and we're going to overlay those into Banshee. We will detach the Rocky, and we will now search for our flag. This is our hand building currently on the bottom, and then the right side is the graveyard, okay? Now what we're going to do is we're going to special summon the flag. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Can't special the flag yet. We can, I mean, we do have a banished Fenrir, but that's what we want to do. From the graveyard, now we're going to banish the Merrymaker, and we're going to banish the Brenga, right? And this time we're going to search again for the Springans brothers. Okay, so this is our hand. This is everything we've been able to assemble into our hand here through all of this. And it's kind of nice because this allows you to stretch a little bit more on the extra deck with one Sargus and one Merrymaker, because you're always recycling them. Well, there's a way to recycle Sargus. You could maybe play 2 Sargus, but with Merrymaker, you can definitely get away with playing 1 because it recycles itself all the time, which is very nice. Not itself, but you get the gist. But in this case, we will special the flag by recycling the Merrymaker. And then flag, of course, will search for Corridor. So this is now our hand. Okay, this is also the moment where things can deviate a little bit, right? I mean, when you look at our hand right now, and you look at the board, there are a bunch of different things that if you push pause, you can probably try and figure out or decide, or I don't know. You can go a bunch of different ways. You can end your turn, you can go Sargus, you can link into IP. You can do all sorts of different things with this current board state and this current hand, okay? But I'm going to show you what I've been doing personally with this hand, or with this board. So for me, I prefer to link all these away into a 4-drop or a 4-negate Appaloosa, which is awesome to have that fully powered. Then we can special the Corridor by sending back Brenga. And then obviously send the Corridor away for Colossus. Now it's even more epic is we have the Regulus, right? So we can special summon the Regulus. You can just attach the Draco Sack or the Genius to it. It doesn't really matter what you choose to do here. The graveyard's over here, so we're just going to kind of move the hand over here. But our graveyard's is essentially what our graveyard is kind of looking like. Again, Rise Heart. Sorry, guys, getting over some type of allergy, cold or something. My throat is very dry. So now we have Regulus. And now we haven't even activated Branded and High Spirits yet. So this is where you get your free rank 4 and have Sargus material. You activate Branded and High Spirits, ditch the brothers, search for Kit, right? And then now Brothers effect will activate in the graveyard. And you can special summon the other Kit, but personally I like to special summon the Rocky because we haven't special summoned the Rocky yet. And Rocky can either add the other Kit back, or it can just add the brothers back that you just discarded, which we'll do that because we kept the Golgonda. So now for next turn, you have Golgonda and brothers as follow-up, which is really nice in case you need it. Then, of course, oh, sorry. I always forget to do this. Obviously, send the Sprint off of the Branded and High Spirits. Right? You have to do that. Now we can special summon the Kit, okay? And then this is your free rank 4. So again, like here, you can do all sorts of stuff. You can play Emerald, and you can recycle some cards, You could play Redoer and just have a really good annoying body on the board. You could play Abyss Dweller if you know your matchup, right? You can play Abyss Dweller and just shut down the graveyards. There's a lot of spots that can go here. In this case, I'm just gonna like play an Emerald just for the sake of reason. And, you know, we'll detach, we'll put some cards back. I don't know, maybe we put back Sargus, maybe we put back a Kit, and we put back, I don't know, Genius, you know, give us some slots back, I guess. Put the Kit back, you know, draw one more card just to have it. And then, of course, at the end of the turn, you get your Sargus. So here's how the state of this board works out, right? If you use Emerald, you get the extra card. If you go into Abyss Dweller or Redoer or whatever, it doesn't really matter, you know, like, again, for the sake of reason, like, Redoer is a really great rank 4. You know, you could have Redoer on the board. We'll have one less card here. That stuff didn't get recycled, but Emerald is still a good card to keep in the extra deck for that reason. Maybe has something to do on the next turn, right? So I guess in this case, right, Redoer is just an annoying body. They're already locked down from searching. You have an Omni Negate with Regulus, so they can't evenly or Lightning Storm you or something like that. You have the Sargus interaction, so that's already 2 interactions there. And then you have 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 negates off Appaloosa. You have your Ambler Whale combo. Now, one thing that does kind of become an issue with the Ambler Whale and Promethean Princess with this particular setup, right, is how do you open up the space for Promethean Princess? Well, obviously, the first thing they do, if they can, is you're just going to try and negate it with Regulus. I don't think a lot of people are main decking evenly right now, other than like Flu or something. So, I mean, like in hindsight, once you negate something with the Regulus, right, then obviously your Promethean Princess, if you have to pop the Ambler Whale, you know, can just go here. But that's my point is, you know, you have the interaction with Regulus, you have the Promethean Princess line, that's 2, 3 off the Sargus, Appaloosa is 4, that's 7. If you manage to get Promethean Princess out and they destroy that, then you have Ambler Whale, that's 8, right? So you have 7, 8 interruptions off of that board, and you have these 2 for follow-up next turn. This is why I would play Daigusto Emerald, because, I mean, like, you could recycle Regulus, you could recycle, like, Appaloosa, you could recycle everything. This board is very hard to beat. The problem is that it is also very easily stopped, like, right? So most combo decks, you know, our main focal points are the dumping with Merrymaker, searching with Sargus, activating Tally-Ho, right? That would probably be the 3 main points to this deck that if they get stopped, it's very hard to really keep playing. You could probably still find some ways to do it in the moment, but essentially those are the spots that are like the huge ones, right? So these combos are massive. They're huge and they're easily achieved. It's just like most combo decks, they're also easily stopped. So that's pretty much it though. Like I said, I feel like this takes this deck to the next level. And it's just really up to you to decide what engines you want to play. The next video that I'll do will be the Crystal Beast Sapphire Pegasus and Fenrir combo, because that combo is also a really easy combo that you can utilize if you don't open the Springans stuff. Then after that, like I said, after I get the other cards in the mail so I can fully show everything, I will go over the personal deck list that I'm using. And then from there, as a community, we can kind of reshape and put in our opinions and see where it goes from there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this combo. Like I said, it's massive. This deck can really take an extra step up there. Colossus being unbanned, having access to Ambler Whale and Promethean Princess are just huge for this deck. It's insane. Having access to Regulus so easily is insane. Like, this deck has a lot of cool things going for it. It's just no one plays it. So, all right, let me know what you guys think. There's the second big combo. Appreciate you guys checking it out. Bye.